We're here.
Hello, viewer, and welcome. We are Chaotic Sentimental. It's in the name. We're a small group full of big feelings and bad decisions. And we got possibly some bad decisions that are going to be made tonight.
I never made a bad decision.
And hopefully a bunch of big feels. Because that's what we do. Let me introduce these lovely people that I'm here with. On my right here, we have Devin.
Ooh.
And across the table from him, we have Katie.
Ooh.
And to her left, we have Cassian.
Ooh.
And across from them, we have Sorren.
Ah.
And then, did not do a star. I'm going to do a star next time. At the top of the table, you have I, Charlie Dungeon Master. I'm here every week. I'm not paid. And
Yeah, one once in a while.
Huh?
One once in a while.
once in
Yeah.
a while.
Just to kind of keep humble.
Actually, leave a comment down below on which person in this room you think is our biggest supporter on Patreon. This here is one of our stories. We hope you enjoy it. So sit back, get
That's
cozy, and roll the intro.
All right. That's hilarious.
Patreon.
And subscribe today.
Concept for a show though could be you have a D&D podcast where you blind play with everyone.
Shit.
I think
But
that would
it's still
go-
like a campaign that's trying to run and
We kind of do like a West
Yeah.
Marches type shit. Damn. That's messed up, man.
It would be so stressful.
Oh god, yeah. I think I would actually hate my life.
If you were a player, it would be fun. I think if you were a DM, you could like tolerate it or do it or whatever. But as a player, I could every week someone new. Anywho,
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
can we turn that
Yeah,
down
I was
like
gonna say just a
smidgen
bit
quick?
loud.
They can't hear all the funny bits we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or my
Funny
intro
bits.
monologue. How should I read it today?
It's loud there, buddy.
Humans.
Let's tone it down. Right at the beginning.
Papa. Devin's making fun of me.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Nuh-uh.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Here, I can. Okay. Excuse us while we have technical difficulties. Yeah, that sounds fine. Yeah, sure. Good. Yes.
Yes.
It's hard to tell. It got a little quiet, and you're like, wait, is this a quiet moment, or did it get that quiet?
Yeah.
See, this is where you just need like Knox. It's just a picture of him just staring at the camera for when you have technical difficulties.
Knox is watching you. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
He
Knox.
was just looking at me while we.
But like, don't draw it. Just a picture of this. Just a picture of this, and then replace the background. Like green screen it.
Yeah.
Do
No
like
one
that
can
kind of
see
like
it,
little
but-
like pixelated like the color strips or whatever that usually
Yeah.
like in the technical that would be very funny.
Or just like Knox.
Cut
The
them out.
darkness.
What's he looking at right now? Yeah, he's looking that
He's
way.
hungry.
The darkness is hungry. A wizard and a warlock are all that stand in between. Aboard the Crimson Maw, Sorren, our ancient bloodthirsting captain, seeking the extinction of an age once corrupted and still, sails beside their newfound love, Talon, an eyeless abyss-woven tiefling, guided by shadow dragons. Welcome to a tragedy in the making. Bound by love, secrets, and impending ruin, they chase forbidden power and impossible answers aboard the Crimson Maw. Their goal is nothing less than the death of a son and the destruction of a godlike entity. Salvation may be in reach,
But so is oblivion.
We've done that once or twice. Previously on a sea of shadow, our umbral adventurers. Wow, my spelling errors are everywhere. Our umbral adventurers and their newly found guides braved the Lost City, an ancient city once inhabited by giants and was swallowed by the waters of the Haunted Cove. Callum and Bridget have survived this city before and taken notes to navigate it again. With their help, Talon and Sorren were able to navigate the Maw through secrets, omens, ghosts, and riddles were faced and surmounted. Now our party stands near the shores to Castle Vanderbugen. With thunder and lightning on the horizon, a silhouette of a dragon cackles across the waters as the night sky is lit up by the eternal storm. Surely there is no salvation and only oblivion.
That's what he'd like you to think. He's just getting in your head, you guys.
Yeah. Show business.
Such a light start to this session. Don't worry, you're only facing total oblivion.
Yeah, don't worry. Salvation, not attainable. Only oblivion. Don't even worry about it. So if you only get
Aren't you chasing
mildly
oblivion?
What?
Aren't you chasing oblivion?
Yeah, obviously. But like, we don't want to be saved. Salvation.
Are you trying to find
Yeah.
salvation in
Salvation
oblivion?
is definitely not a Talon and Sorren
Through
thing.
No.
oblivion, salvation is found.
Yeah, exactly. Only then will we feel the light of something on our souls when everything is gone in
There are no
blackness.
heroes, and this is a sea of shadow,
Yeah,
not fucking
it's not a sea
plains
light.
of sunlight. That's our next.
We should do
Like,
like a
this
parody
Archie Cove is all
one shot
rainbows.
where it's called a plane of sunlight. And we just play the most happiest, like whatever, like happy-go-lucky is what I'm looking for, like characters ever in the world, not a care in the world. They're gonna bring sunlight and sunshine to the entire world and peace and forgiveness.
Because everything's inverted, and there actually isn't a problem. Anytime you think there's a quest or a hook, it's actually just solved and it's fine. It's like, oh, there's a giant killing our sheep. Oh, no, it was just Big Jerry over there running. He was petting them. It's actually fine. But you guys never do it anyway.
Except it's Norris in Nalot.
It's so
And-
funny. That was going through my mind too.
And
I was fully.
Don't-
Is it you were going to say
Mulak?
And I was like,
and Chuck. And Chuck and Margaret.
Chuck and Margaret.
Yeah.
Why don't we get reversed?
I like
Wait, what?
Edgerton.
Well, I mean, Bridget, reversing Bridget would be. Would it be?
And like,
Edagrib. Edagerb. Hey, Edagerb, are you ready to go on an adventure today?
It's already off the rails.
We're
We're gone.
Okay, wait, no, we gotta lock in.
Yeah. Remember, you're grumpy. You all just had your minds blasted by a fucking sphinx. Callum, you just woke up because you don't
Oh,
dream
fuck.
to experience a vision and are left to fall back asleep, which I believe you did.
Yes.
Okay. So for
I
the
need
first
my
time you
hours.
experienced the closest thing you kind of had to a dream. You all were talking about taking a long rest.
Yeah, I think it was a matter of like, okay, if it's already like midnight or 1, if like by the time we actually like get close to the shore and then like actually make our way to the castle, is it going to be like almost dawn at that point?
No.
Like, how long
It's
was-
it's like 10 or 15 minute sailings.
And
okay,
then like
what time is it right now though?
yeah,
Because like, okay, so like, when we saw them, it was like 10 o'clock
yeah.
before even interacting with them.
Yeah,
And then
how
there
long
was no
were we
conversation.
sleeping before the Sphinx arrived?
Yeah, and like how
And
long
like,
was it
yeah,
to the
we
lost city?
fought those specters,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, I guess the question is, can I finish my long rest before the castle?
And can
Before
we have
they
like,
can't.
Before you
no.
arrive at the castle? No.
No.
But you
Before
can do
they
a long
can't.
rest.
But if we like dock and then or not dock, but like
Way anchor.
weigh anchor, and then just like yeah. So I think like our concern
Yeah.
would be going out into the sun, or the sun. Here, like the usual, like yeah.
Yeah, is it like always cloudy here? And does
Yes.
that
Overcast.
impact your sun out?
Achoo!
So you'd like to, yeah.
Yeah, I think like maybe like weigh anchor like outside of the lost city, like and like almost at the shore. And then like use the remainder of the night to like I know we have some damage to
Mm-hmm.
some of the ship, like repair.
What do you got? You got like 4 or 5 hours left. Let's say you have 4 hours left in your day here.
Yeah.
It's like 2 in the morning. Sure, say that.
Yeah. So maybe yeah, just spend it like finish like making repairs and stuff if we can, because I know we have a lot of stuff and we did just restock. Yeah.
Absolutely, we can do that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some repairs to the ship.
Yep.
Sounds great. Callum, Bridget, are you going to start your long rests now? You're gonna resume your long rest?
Yeah, do I? Because I don't think I got up to do anything. So how long was I resting before Sphinx came?
I believe it was an hour.
Okay.
I believe it was.
Yeah, I'll just resume.
Okay.
I can finish mine at 7.
Bridget, are you gonna also resume your long rest?
Yeah. I'll get my rest.
So Bridget and Callum are gonna go back to sleep. Talon and Callum. Really close.
That's
And we're on the same side of the table.
We put good names. What can I say?
You guys are
They're in on it. Why don't we make our names?
There was that
Two
kind of
syllables.
synchronicity. You do synchronizing different things.
This is true.
Murder? Fast murder?
Crime.
Piracy.
Crime buddies.
Crime.
Talon and Sorren, what do you wish to do for your next 4 hours? Before you go to bed.
I think probably at some point I'm gonna talk to Sorren, but I also gotta go check in. I gotta go check in on Fish.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
onion soup, that's what it was.
Yeah.
You
Just Red Bulls.
fired
Like,
an
you're
idea
on
into
the
my
same kind of
mind.
soup?
You
I
have
can't remember what kind.
One track mind. Soup.
Soup. You fired. What'd you say, Trey?
The muse just fired an idea into my mind when I listened. When you
Yes.
mentioned fish.
Oh, we love fish.
Okay. So you would like to talk to Fish, Sorren?
I'm gonna get repairs going, especially on the main mast.
Okay.
And I would like to use mending and stuff to help with that.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gunner and Sorrel come up and they're assisting you because they're the most.
Yeah.
They're your shipwrights basically, and you're assisting them. Absolutely, you can do that with a moderate amount of time and fully, completely, no nonsense or anything
Yeah.
involved. You could even kind of fix up and continue and maybe do a bit more good, bit more better repairs
Then
on your front mast even. That was also damaged.
that's good.
Uh,
And then I do quickly want to pull Gunner aside quickly for like a second.
yes, you pull him over and he's like, "Alrighty, Captain."
I'm not sure what we're gonna find there, but just if anything happens to me and we don't come back, the ship is yours.
Oh, no, don't say that. Don't come back.
Just in case. And I don't know if I've ever actually.
Talon comes back.
Well,
Ship's still mine.
I
Take her wherever she wants to go.
but I mean, I'm not planning on it. I'd much
Plan on
obviously
dying.
rather come back. But it's been on my mind.
Hey, well, we don't. I appreciate the gesture, honestly. We don't much have to worry about that because I don't think you're gonna die anyway. So, what?
Just in case.
Don't let the crew.
And don't let Sorrel into my quarters. All right. Well. Yeah, we're just gonna keep. Yeah, I think it's like awkward conversation. I'm done with this now, and I'm just gonna go pit her off and
Cool.
keep going with what it was. Like I feel like it was probably like in the middle of like something.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe kind of like slide in while
While
you're
he's-
like working on things.
Yeah. And then just go right back to doing stuff right after, and that's
Kind of knows you very well. Knows not to. Yeah, and understands your things.
Yeah.
So.
beautiful.
In the meantime, Talon, you go downstairs to find fish.
Yep.
Okay. You go down there. He's fine. It smells good. Yes, very good. The soup is a bubbling and a cooking. Crouch is basically got his legs out from the bottom of the barrel, and he's just walking around now in the kitchen. Fish is in there basically talking to it, just chopping all sorts of things, dumping it all into this massive, like fucking, like soup kitchen sized pot for dinner. And he's just kind of like talking to Crouch. He's like, it's too bad you can't chop these up. Like then he slaps it in. You'd probably just eat them all. Anyway, I had this great idea, Okay, so whatever, just earlier. You might have had it too. I don't know. When I came back, you were looking weird. But like, just this vision came to me. Like I was in the middle of doing this and everything stopped. So that's why you're walking around now. Because I felt like I could just, you can stay in here. He's just kind of talking in here too.
I'm listening.
Crouch. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then she kind of turns around and is like, oh, whoa.
Hello?
Hi, what's up?
Don't let me interrupt you. It seemed like you were chatting with Crouch.
What? No, I was talking at him. He doesn't much talk to me, so.
Well, I'm sure he listens. I mean, he hears it.
It's like he does.
Just checking in on that soup.
Oh. It's gonna be great. I had some ideas. I had this like wild vision that came to me where basically there's a whole bag of vegetables just pouring out. Some of them I never seen. Well, I have seen. They're just sitting here. Never really paid much attention to them. Usually when the food's bought and brought, I really don't pay much attention to half of it, honestly. It just goes into Crouch. Anyway.
Aside from the onions, or?
Oh, the onions, never waste those. Tomatoes are good. You gotta use those quick, though. Potatoes are good, too. Those last a lot longer than tomatoes. So usually it's tomatoes first, then potatoes.
Right.
Always with onion. Anyway, did you know there's a thing called a gourd?
Can you show me?
He pulls out like this tiny little pumpkin.
Right.
Blip.
Like the whole one.
Yeah.
Trust me, the mother
You-
of creation waved over my mind, and I can see so much more now. The potential in all the vegetables.
Right. Are you going to chop it though?
Oh yeah.
Just in half.
Tosses like the stem to Crouch.
I love that you are branching out and trying new things.
Thanks.
So it's going to be some sort of vegetable onion soup.
Yes, vegetable onion soup. I think that's what I'll call it. Can I have that?
Yes.
Vegetable onion soup. You can tell everybody every vegetable onion soup.
Sure. Are you still putting it in?
No, the bun's gonna be on the side, and you can dip the bun in it.
Nice. Excellent. Okay. And what have you decided for the whole fruit thing?
Yeah, that didn't come to me in my vision, so we're not doing the food.
No, we have to.
The lemons.
We're going to have a vision right now.
See,
What do you
really
have?
hard when someone comes in and starts changing the things that I already planned out, I have a
You
hard
changed the
time
things
with
that you already planned out.
Yeah, but I did that. It's different.
What fruit do you
I'll
have?
keep- okay,
What
I'll
fruit
keep
do you
going.
have right now?
Lemons.
Just lemons.
I think so.
I'm gonna go look.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look through what kind of fruit is around.
There's a lot of lemons. There's also oranges. Yeah, that's a lemon, but orange.
It's an orange.
Okay. We'll do lemons and orange lemons. Do you want help? You cut those in half.
That's how you would serve it, just cut in half?
Yeah, just chop it in half.
No.
Okay, I'll just won't chop it.
No. Let's do something else. Lemons and oranges, lemons and oranges.
You're kind of ruining my thing right now.
No, I'm not. When we talked before, I said very clearly that we needed fruit.
We'll do the fruit. We'll do the lemons.
We're not gonna do the lemons.
Okay, alright, fine. You pick
Let's-
the fruit.
Let's do the oranges.
Okay, sounds great.
For this time, we will keep it simple.
Okay,
Cut it in half,
okay,
then cut it in half again,
okay,
and then cut it in half one more time.
okay,
And then you can give them the wedges.
okay. Sounds good. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Are you upset?
I'm frustrated.
Okay. I'll return in a bit. When are you planning on serving that?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Oh,
The
wow.
dinner's usually around 4 a.m. I'm not
The usual time.
there.
Okay. I'll circle back.
Okay.
And I'll go off. So how long then?
It's like 2 hours to party.
Okay, and these two have been only sleeping for like an hour or so, or not even?
Yeah, sure. Yes. 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 Yes, an hour. No, an hour.
I mean,
Yeah.
Cal did eat like a half rotten onion, so I don't think he's too picky. This guy like a cleric with a stove or something? Like what's,
That's hilarious.
like,
No, he's
vision.
fish. He's fish.
It's fish. Nah, man, you all went through the thing and just experienced these fucking.
Nightmare visions of our lives
Yeah.
and time and
And he had a vision of vegetables falling out of a bag.
Yeah.
We saw ourselves get old and die, and he saw a vision of vegetables falling out of a bag.
maybe that's why you got old
What
and
he
died.
alludes, yeah.
I want to be fish.
Maybe it was some guy
He's got it
being
figured
crushed
out.
by a bag full of
Yeah,
vegetables.
yeah.
So he's like, I gotta eat up these vegetables.
And I'm gonna die.
It is like worst case scenario in the future is a bag of vegetables spilling. Like I want to be fish. He lives a good life.
Yeah. He literally just gets to do whatever he wants.
He's got a pet crouch.
Yeah.
So you depart and leave fish. Okay. Anything else you wish to do?
I guess. Should I?
Yeah. Is he on the ship?
No, he's over there. He's
Aw.
making his way.
Making his way downtown.
walking fast,
By the
faces
candles
fast, and I'm
over there.
homebound.
Yeah, jump at me.
Where is he?
I don't know. He's gone now.
Just let him be.
Yeah, he's our friend.
Pick him up. And put him over
That would
I'm
kill
sorry.
him.
If your friend is in arm's reach of me, I'm going to crush him to death.
Yeah, just don't worry
Sorry
about it.
to
Don't
make
think
this
about it,
news
because
to
they're
you.
probably around. Just don't think about it.
there. Charlie, not helping. Not helping.
He's the real final boss. Talon. What else do you wish to do?
I do wish to speak to Sorren.
Okay, go ahead.
Is the time right?
I'm like in the middle of like holding up a sheet of metal,
You wanna touch
yelling
it?
at Sorrel to stop touching that. Leave it alone.
You know, I'm not going to talk to Sorren right now. I'm going to go look at my books.
Okay. Okay, the ones that you got before?
Yes.
Cool. Is that just what you're doing, or is there something specifically?
Something specific. I would like to, look through, the Holy Fire Fanatic of Meshuggah book.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Actually, no.
Okay.
I wish to look at the book on the Witch Queen's domain, the Domains of Delight in Prismere.
Okay.
And see if I can make any connections here with that. Yeah. And yeah. And who she is to me.
Okay. Can you be a bit more specific with like connections to what?
Connections to my whole situation / mom. Mother.
Right. What do you remember learning? What was it? What was it that you learned that?
I don't know for I know that there's some sort of connection between my mother and the Witch Queen. And I'm trying to figure that out a little bit more. And I guess like does this book have pictures? Drawings?
Ooh.
Because that I think would tell me so much. Because I believe that's how I only know of her from pictures from my mother.
The Witch Queen?
Mm-hmm.
What was it that your mother told you about the Witch Queen?
I don't want to say it over the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can message me on Discord if you want.
Sure. But yeah, yes. We don't have to take too much time on it though, but where are you? There you are.
Cool. Yeah, so there's just like you're looking for anything that kind of like relates to you. Boop. Boop.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Cool. Can you give me an investigation check?
Although I think it's great, whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Investigation check, you say?
You got this. I have full faith in you.
10.
Yeah.
Are you gonna spend the next 4 hours? Like the
What
rest of
about
the
perception? Do I need perception for anything of this?
No.
What?
No.
No? That's too bad.
I mean, technically, because she's using a book with it, she does get a +5.
Yeah. You can
If you're
add-
following the new 2024
Yeah. you can
book
add-
rules.
So 15?
Yeah, if you're making an investigation check into a subject, you add a +5 to any investigation checks
Right.
if you have a book regarding the subject.
Okay, you got 15. Okay, cool. Are you using Are you spending the rest of the evening doing this? How much
I
time?
will.
Okay, cool. Okay. Before we fast forward the 4 hours, then, is there anything else that Sorren would like to do?
Not in particular, besides doing all of the repairs and everything. And just making sure that, like, yeah, that's all good. Nobody's fucking anything up. The usual, like,
Yeah.
Sorren stalking around the ship, yelling at people a little bit. brooding by the helm.
Cool.
The usual
Yeah.
assortment
Cool.
of.
While lightning happens off in the distance.
Yeah, and like kind of wind
And-
is like ruffling the feathers in their hair a little bit.
There's a light breeze and it's kind of just spitting rain right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's basically like constantly looking at like a storm on the horizon. Yeah, everybody's kind of like, oh, the boss is on the deck, and they're kind of like smartening up and moving faster, walking with purpose, doing their things. You hear as the anchor gets weighed down, and the ship kind of stops drifting around so much, and the sails are rolling up and things like that. And people are getting ready for their their shifts, because it's also going to be a watch during this whole time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you spend the rest of your evening doing that.
And I think 4 a.m. is usually like the main like meal of the daytime. Yeah. So it's like our dinner time.
Talon, as you're reading through this, you learn a couple things about Prismeer, how it's basically like a domain inside of the Feywild, created by the Witch Queen herself, which required a great amount of magic and power. There isn't really any details on like how she did it. It's mostly about like Prismeer itself, and it has its own kind of laws that the Witch Queen herself built into this place that you have to follow by. There is a sketch drawing of the Witch Queen. And it's this
What does she look like?
she appears to be very tall and in like a she has a jet black long hair and like pale and this very like this very like elegant and high class beauty. She has these high cheekbones and this gorgeous long hair, has a posture that is just like brimmed with more than like confidence. It's like confidence crossed with power. She has a look on her face that she kind of like knows something you don't, kind of like that thing that Lisa kind of has. But also there's this like, I know exactly what I want, and I accomplish the things that I desire. She's in this long black dress that's very vampire-esque. She has these long nails that are maybe like almost an inch long that are also like coated in this black. You can see her holding. She has like a book in her arm. She's kind of like clasping and holding. The book looks like it's kind of clasped shut with something that looks like teeth, but that's all that you can really tell about the book, like fangs. Not like human teeth. That'd be fucked up. You said that your mother showed you a picture of this,
She showed. I can't say this.
or no? What did your mother show you a picture of?
My
Oh yes,
grandmother?
okay.
Great grandmother or something.
Do you still have that?
Do I have the picture?
Yeah.
I never thought about that before, so probably not.
You
Talon.
think there's... At first you thought that like there's some similarities, but you feel like you're actually just kind of like making connections but you also don't have that picture here with you, so you're kind of going off memory, but it's hard when you're trying to picture that and then look at this person and then think if they kind of look alike. You want to say yes, but you're like, I can't actually confirm this. So yes, that's kind of you can draw from that in that illustration, basically. It's a picture of her. Was there any other details that you wanted on her specifically?
I'm just looking for any connection I can piece together between her and my mom and Fraz. and me. That's like the whole general thing that I've been.
The references that she spent some time in the Abyss. This is more about her and the creation of her domain and a lot of her domain, but it references her having spent some time in the Abyss. It references that she had a relationship with a different demon lord, actually with a 15. There's a demon lord mentioned, but it's not Fraz. It's Grazitz. However, it does mention that she, it says she had or has 3 children. But they're, what languages do you speak? I forget.
Abyssal, Common, Sign Language, and Draconic.
They're not written in a language you know.
Okay. So I just can tell that it says something about her having 3 daughters, and that's where it ends. Or
For stuff that's more directly about her, yeah. If you want to learn more about her domain that she's built and Prisma itself, you can. But unfortunately, that's just kind of more about what this book is about.
by looking at this, can I go, oh, this looks like whatever language? Can I glean that?
Give. Just give me a straight intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Anyone at the table got me?
That's cocked.
Oh, you
Intelligence. I'm a wizard.
keep forgetting.
14.
14. It looks like it's fancy ass elvish. Maybe Sylvan.
Okay. Fancy ass elvish.
Fancy ass elfish. Fancy ass elfish, yes. It is a technical term.
Okay. Cool.
I'm sorry.
I think then that should probably be fine for now. If that's all that I'm getting out of it.
If you're searching for stuff related to the Witch Queen, yes.
Okie dokie. Sounds good.
That brings us to the 4 hours, or sorry, 2 hours in. Dinner is served. It's, but Fish basically brings it out into like the mess hall thing, and it's kind of, or like the
Little galley.
little galley area, yeah. And people just kind of like a soup kitchen. People just go down and like grab their own food and go wherever they want to. Like, if you go grab yourself a bowl, you see that Fish has cut the oranges and the lemons. Both ways, he's mixed them together. Like they're just stacked together on a plate. And then the soup is there. It's basically onion vegetable soup.
Like minestrone soup, but just like minus the pasta.
Yeah.
That's
Yes. If you let Fish serve you, do any of you let Fish serve you?
I don't eat,
You don't eat. That's true.
so I think Sorren doesn't ever go down to the galley.
I am going to go just poke our friends and just let them know that this is happening, whether they come or not.
Like gently by Talon that there's dinner, and the smell of this very tasty and rich vegetable stew fills the air.
Oh, that smells so good.
If you
You
wish.
can wake up and have some and not interrupt your long rest if you want.
What's going on?
If you wish, if you wish, Fish has made some soup, and if you would like to join us for that and then return to your rest, that is an option.
As soon as you say soup, I'm already like standing up. Like, all right, where am I?
Yeah.
Where am I
So
going?
would you like to?
Yes. Start.
There's you can kind of tell because there's like a bunch of the crew members basically going into this room that's basically right off to the right of kind of where you were sleeping, and it's just kind of this like mess hall. What is it called? The galley. There's just a couple long tables at the end of the one of them. There's a big old pot and a bunch of wooden bowls and spoons and some oranges and lemons stacked up. And there's a couple of the crew members sitting at the long tables. The rest are kind of passing you by. Sorrel kind of like passes you by. And he's got his soup. He's got an orange slice like stuffed in his goblin grin, and there's just a lemon plopped into the side of the soup. That's just halved.
He's got the
spoon.
right idea.
He kind of just like looks at you. And he tosses the peel and lands into Crouch's bucket hole.
I don't think I've seen Crouch yet. Right?
So you watch this. It's basically a large barrel, and the top wooden section of it is missing, and instead it's just this well, no, it's opened up. It's basically the top half of a mouth as you see this purple flesh lined with teeth of this maw that just kind of, as a tongue kind of grabs whatever comes at it, and then this lid just kind of flaps down, and you see the barrel kind of like move a bit as it crunches and eats things, and there's these series of eyes just randomly scattered that basically pop out between the grains of the wood as it kind of creaks open, and you see this like woody eyelid with these monster eyes. They're kind of this like deep purple with like vertical iris. They're vertical irises as they go and just stares at you.
Is that friendly?
Unless you try and feed yourself to him.
And it's kind of like leaning towards you. You see the tongue kind of coming out, and then a little mouse jumps down on top of the lid and kind of, and his tongue kind of slurps in. And there's this little mouse that's all white, and it's kind of just like stomping on his head. And flaps his little eyelids with his paw back and forth, like he's smacking him on the cheeks. He just goes back to a regular barrel. And this mouse kind of looks up at you and just like...
If he does get too hungry, he will try and eat people, but for the most part, he's good.
Bridget, are all pirate ships like this, or is this not very...
In my experience, yes.
Don't forget the entire like I think one side of the wall is just like in a giant chalkboard with like a bunch of like betting pools, and then one side there's like a little like list of rules on the side, and it says like break these, Redna breaks you, and it's just like stupid stuff like always listen to the captain, don't give Sorrel excuses to light things on fire, don't kill the crew unless it's sanctioned, provoked, or funny. Keep the galley clean, or don't. Speak with Fish if you don't. And then no unauthorized dueling. Speak with the captain to make it entertaining. And then there's just like betting pools for like how long it takes Sorrel to set something on fire. How many times Sorren has smacked his head against the doorway, which is the Minotaur. And then it's like how many days it's been since the captain threatened to throw Sorrel overboard. It's only at 8 days.
When I see that one, I'll be like, all right, who do I give my money to? Who collects the bets?
The mouse would be
I'll look at
What?
I'll look at one of you.
Yeah.
Two.
I'm not even
You're not
there.
here?
Sorren,
All right,
yeah.
I'll ask whoever is like nearest. I'm like, do I give the money to the mouse?
What do I know about that? I feel like I would know about it. I just don't know who. It would be Redna?
Yeah, Redna usually usually.
Be
Yeah.
the one like dealing with that?
Yeah.
So the mouse is just straight
Use
lying to me.
Redna. Use
That's for
Redna
you to
the
glean.
Redna is not the mouse.
If you want to play a betting game, Peter can certainly hold his own. And that's fine if you wish to give your money to him, but
The mouse's name is Peter.
yes. He plays well. Or you can
I'll like give him. I'll give him like a single gold piece. I'm like, I want to.
He has to lift the whole thing up.
Sorry. Somebody setting something on fire, getting thrown overboard. Sorrel. I'm
Yes.
gonna bet that happens today.
Sorrel getting thrown overboard?
Happens today.
Threatened or thrown
It just
overboard?
says threatened.
Threatened to be thrown overboard.
Yeah.
Happens today.
You have 1 gold on that?
I'll put 1 gold on that.
Okay.
I'll like lean over to Peter. Which one's Sorrel?
That's pretty good.
Which one's Sorrel?
You know what? He just walked by earlier.
Oh, the orange peel guy, the goblin. Got it. I'm immediately scanning for anything that's flammable. I see the stack of
Wait,
wooden
the
bowls.
setting things on fire and the threatening to throw overboard are different ones.
But they could be the same.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I'll make my way over to the wooden bowls and I'll grab one to get a bowl of soup and
Cool.
I'll try to like pocket the second one
What? A lemon?
of the wooden bowls.
Okay, give me a side handshake.
Sure.
Fish is just like, hey, dude. And
That's a natural one.
he
So
hands you
wait-
this bowl.
I have a wayfarer, so I'm gonna burn a luck point on that. I want this
Burn
bowl.
your luck.
I'm gonna burn that
Well,
luck. That's a 3, so it's not on my side.
May I make my own bet with Peter?
Yeah.
Just be like, okay, this one's between you and me. I'd like to bet that Sorren threatens to throw Callum overboard and then just hand a gold over.
Bridget, I should say, giving your money to him, he will keep it.
Money well spent.
He kind of just drops it over the edge behind Crouch. Clinking. And then he like leaps up on the chalkboard and grabs this chalk that's too big for him and like. This mouse is now literate. It was a natural 20.
Jesus.
Um,
That's funny.
It's Callum overboard.
One goal.
Because I'm pretty sure one of the rules says, do not give Sorren reason to set stuff on fire. So I feel like that will.
He takes your gold, he drops it down behind the thing. Fish is like, hey dude, and just like does like the classic ladle trick, whatever. And then like with the hot ladle spoon, just kind of.
All right, thank you.
Just sticks a half a lemon in there. There's orange lemons right there if you want some.
Orange lemons?
Yeah,
You mean oranges?
sure. If you want to, whatever, be posh and shorten your words.
All right, I'll grab a orange lemon in the mouth.
Cool. Yeah, Bridget, if you come up, hey dude, orange lemon.
My favorite kind. I just go and take one and walk away. Just like, weird people here. I like them.
As you're walking away, on the side, on one of the long tables, there's basically a stack of like buns too, if you wanted to grab yourself one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, you grab them. They're kind of like half stale.
Do you know how long it's been since we've had carbs?
And I'm going to find Sorrel and sit next to him.
Okay. Okay. You find Sorrel. Okay, are you going to venture where you're not supposed to be told, where you're told not to go?
If he's not in the galley, then no.
He's not on the galley, and he's not on the floor that you've been told he can be on.
Then no. I thought he was in the galley.
Okay.
But if he's not in the galley.
No, he basically, when you were walking into the galley, he was walking out.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool, okay, so you just sit somewhere in the galley then? Have your
Yeah, I'll just sit
Okay.
anywhere that's open.
Cool. No one kind of sits next to you guys. No one's really kind of like mean or like mug-eyeing you or anything like that. Is that a term? Mean-eyeing you?
Yeah,
stink-eyeing
like.
you? Yeah, no one's really doing that, but no one actually comes and sits down next to you. They look at you. If you kind of like meet eye contact, they'll just kind of like.
Are we allowed to have seconds? I'll say to the nearest crew member.
The nearest crew member is Sorren, this massive minotaur that's got his knees up past the table, and it is basically like. Depends on how big you are. As you see, he has 2 bowls. Here.
No. I don't want to take your bowl. I'll get another bowl.
No.
Are you sure?
Take this.
Oh my god. You have no idea how good food not from this place is. You probably shouldn't. It's not very good.
Is it the fish?
Yeah. It's not very good.
I hate fish. As he continues kind of slipping on his suit, and it's just kind of I pity you. How long were you here?
I lost count after 3,000 days. At that point, it felt kind of pointless to keep track anymore.
I very much pity you.
I don't recommend it.
Well, we may be here for your next 3,000 days.
I really hope not.
Unfortunately, we don't have 3,000 days worth of food.
And a very large crew. So that's not good.
And so,
In Sorrel?
he wouldn't last 3,000 days.
What do you mean?
The captain would be like overboard,
Yeah.
or he would be eaten.
You got any bets going on right now?
No,
Not a bet.
I do not partake in that food. But, I am correct every time.
Alright. When do you think he's going to get threatened next?
Tonight.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's something about to happen, and it's on our horizon. We cannot sit there long. He was barely even able to make fireworks, and he got someone else to do it.
Is somebody else to make them or set them off?
Both.
How long have you been on this crew for?
Many moons and many more moons. I do not count time.
Oh, I kind of get that now. How long? Well, I guess you won't really know how long your captain's been the captain of the ship, have you?
They've always been the captain.
Always been the captain. Interesting.
The longest running crew members, I believe, are Vedna and Gunner.
Can you point that to
The
me? Are they
dwarf
here?
and the orc.
Are they here in this galley right now?
No.
What do you know of your captain and Talon that you can tell me?
What do you wish to know?
Do you consider them friends?
Yes.
Do you consider them good people?
this a question on morals and ethics?
Yeah.
Yes.
You do consider them good people?
Yes.
Now, I heard from Sorren themselves that they have killed innocents before. What do you know of this?
You have not.
They have not?
No, you have not. You have not killed innocents before.
I have killed those who wrong others.
And you know that they are all not innocent.
I know that they have wronged others.
They are guilty for the deeds of which? Of what?
I know that they have chosen the path that puts them in my way, and that vengeance came for them.
So they're guilty to be judged by vengeance. They've wronged someone. Have you ever wronged someone?
I have.
And how long until a paladin of vengeance comes to smote you?
When that day comes, I will welcome it, as is my oath.
Are you guilty? Or are you innocent?
We are straying from my original question. And while I appreciate the candidness of this conversation, I do feel as though you are dancing around my original question.
You asked the question on moral and ethics, which are actually quite deep philosophical questions.
That is right. I did ask you, though, if you know what innocents they have killed.
Oh, I don't know.
Alright then.
But the captain is quite old. Don't tell him that, though.
Sensitive about their age.
Older than all you and I, older than the entire crew added together, I suppose. He's very old. They sailed on another ship before this.
How long ago was that?
Oh, I do not know. I was not alive then.
No, very long ago then.
Very
Do you know how old you are? I know you don't count the days, but
I'm old enough that I long for simpler days, quieter days. There may be a time that I leave this ship. I suspect soon. But my heart is still young, and the thrill of battle is still exciting and not exhausting. So, perhaps a bit more time.
did you two have a vision last night? Or I guess a few hours ago.
I did.
What did you see?
Someone of importance, 11. Children who looked like me. They came up and running to me, and they held my legs. I knelt down. I held them back. And then they turned to ash. And then I looked up. And my lover is falling apart, made of sand. It's strange, because I have none of those things now in my life. I do not like to think about this. I suspect everyone had a vision.
Would that vision have been, because we have met the Sphinx before, right? And since we knew the answers to some of its, some of the riddles that it posed, did we ever get a vision before that moment, or was that the first time?
It's you remember something like that. It's difficult because if you try and remember the visions from before, it's all that's kind of there is just emotions. It's hard to remember the exact details. And even now, when you think about the one that you just kind of experienced, it's also kind of fleeting. The details of it slowly are kind of just being lost to fog.
Yeah, I'll say to him, it will fade with time. This is not our first time meeting the Sphinx, and so
This is good.
the feelings will linger, and while you might not remember the details, you can still feel what it showed you.
Less good.
Well, thank you for the conversation. It was very interesting. I'll get up and go to return one of my bowls, and I'll sneak the other one into my bag.
All right, you do that.
Meanwhile, Bridge is just off to the side going,
Are you sitting with them?
yeah, I was sitting there and then like, I'm like, just gonna listen politely.
the Minotaur kind of like turns over and looks at you. It's like looking at the face of a bull. Like he's huge. He doesn't fit anything. There's a couple of like horn scrapes in the underside, like in the ceiling. From probably times when he first came here, I was getting used to the place. He just kind of looks at you. Do you also wish to talk about moral and ethics?
Not gonna lie, I've been sailing with him for 10 years. I've had many conversations on moral and ethics in this time. I'm okay for one night.
Do you mind if I pry on one question?
Of course.
Do you think he is innocent? Or he too is guilty for something?
I think it is difficult to find somebody who is truly innocent. But I know he believes himself to be.
I guess that's just the answer. That's really what you choose to believe. I will not prattle on. I've been
Enjoy
on
the
this
conversation.
I've been on this ship for 5 years, by the way. As he stands up and walks.
Fine bastard. Fine son of a bitch.
I mean, you're on a pirate ship. I don't know what else you're expecting. Besides a bunch of lying bastards.
Apparently.
Cool. You go back to bed after you finish your foods?
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, I long rest.
Talon, Sorren, you're also going to bed? Or is there anything else you'd like to do before you just used your night?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything in particular. Yeah, maybe just before bed, like when we're in our quarters and stuff. I just want to talk to Talon for a minute.
Okay.
But nothing.
Talon, you want to talk to them?
Of course.
Do so.
So, what do you think of our, we keep picking up strays.
Mm.
What do you think of our newest two?
I think that I very quickly feel that I trust what Bridget says. And I think that Callum
Has a stick up his arse. I agree.
Vengeance.
You got a stick of vengeance up your ass? Crazy.
I think that how he, after the fight, I think him sharing some healing all around.
No.
It-
Yeah, think he just kind of acts like I do.
That yes,
Pisses me off
right.
just a little bit.
Yeah, but I think that was it just showed, I think, what I needed to be able to move forward with them.
I understand. I just have lots of issues with people who. It's fine. I'll get over it. I'm trying.
I can tell. I can really tell.
Thank you. I mean, 3 months ago I would have just killed him on the spot and be done. So I feel like we're making good progress.
Huge.
Baby steps.
I do feel like you are leaving a little room to experience things that are happening in a way that is not as brooding and filled with, you know,
Dread
yes,
and gloom.
yes. There's room now.
When you've been doing something the same way for so long, it is very hard to change.
That's true.
I'm trying to, what was it? You said, have fun.
I think that we are in a place now where that's where I'm headed as well, is that I just really want to find moments to have fun, because this is going to be some of the, yes, I think that it's very possible that we are going to, or maybe not you, I'm sorry, and I know you don't like to hear it, but I think it's very likely that there will...
No, we're not talking about that again. Talon, I'm not gonna let you die.
Well, I do appreciate that. We're getting a lot closer to when Lou returns, to either collect what he has made a deal to collect, or I go back with him, right?
Yeah, we'll not gonna let that happen.
I think that we do need to talk more before we get... Honestly, as soon as we maybe even have the crystal, I think that it's possible that Lou will come knocking. And I think that we need to be ready for that moment. Because...
Well, I don't know what we can do against him.
I think that we do need to also consider being able to choose things before he can. And I know that that's full of a lot of uncertainty and things that do not align with your past.
You're talking about, which so happens to be in the place where we're going.
There's just a lot of really big decisions that are coming really fast now. And I think that's why I think I'm just trying to have a bit of fun before it comes to an end in some way.
I understand. Well, whatever happens, we'll figure it out. But I did mean it when I said I'm not letting you die, no matter what that takes. Right?
Yeah. in if there were any chance that, you know, it happened anyway, I don't want you to hold on to that. I don't want you to. I want.
Talon.
I want you to not have to then carry that with all the other things, is what I'm saying. But if you could go kill my mother, though, that would be nice.
Oh, most definitely.
Great.
Listen, I've been holding
Perfect.
a grudge for the past 14 centuries. What's another 14 more?
Good.
Either way, she will not continue breathing.
Excellent.
But also, that's not happening. So we'll do it together.
Okay. I hope so.
I'm trying to think
And
positive.
You know what? Yeah. That's good. That's great. And I appreciate that. And hopefully we find cricket on the way.
Find cricket. Find the thing. Destroy it. Preferably that would be my preference. After we use it for the thing we need to do.
Break my bond with Lou and my mother.
Possibly kill him. Kill her.
Maybe free my dragons.
Destroy every other trace. Invines of the man vines.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course.
And everything will go so well.
It'll work out perfectly.
Yeah.
Shall we get some rest and then head to the castle?
Probably a good idea. I almost died again today. Not actually, but I don't think I've actually taken a hit like that in years. That was today.
Yeah, that was today.
I don't like this cold.
No.
Not actually. Sorren doesn't snore. Sorren lies there like a corpse.
Go to bed.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
Cool.
Under our giant pile of blankets.
Sorry, I'm just dealing with formatting issues in fucking Obsidian. Alright.
I know that.
Yeah, go return and it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
You're like, well, this is where I die.
okay, everything's now double spaced. Alright. Cool. You're all asleep. Your wake ups will be different. Basically, Bridget and Callum, you'll have kind of like 4 hours before they wake up. If you wanted to do anything in the morning. However, you thought you got a nice peaceful sleep.
This bitch.
No, you're in my world.
Sounds like such a wrestler thing to say.
You're in my world now.
I got you for 3 whole minutes. It's
Crazy.
playtime.
Don't say it like that. I did not like
You're
that.
like back in
ain't going
2001, Spider-Man.
nowhere.
Like, what's going on?
We,
here?
I quote that at work all the time.
That's hilarious. It's like my cats right before bedtime. It's like they're like in this little cage on my bed. It's WWE SmackDown time.
Bridget,
Yes.
as you lay there asleep, the creaks of the boat rocking lull you to sleep while the distant sounds of thunder every now and then piddle into your eardrums.
I don't know how I feel about the word piddle.
Piddle.
Violated.
Pit.
Good. That's how these go. You are standing on a wet surface. It's as if like you're standing atop water. When you step, the water ripples and bubbles out. But it feels hard on the surface. It's black darkness everywhere. You turn around and you see a sea of headstones poking out of this watery surface. Nothing is still around. As you step up to these headstones, those names you're familiar with. Companions, people you've used, lovers, challenges, and those you lost along the way. And there's names of people you don't even know. It just kind of has a place and a date. And some of them kind of, these dates and locations kind of flicker into you and grasp at little threads of your memories of, oh, I remember something there. That's where I dueled that guy. Killed him. And then there's eventually names that you don't know at all. But they feel, as you read them, there's this feeling of deja vu or feeling of things yet to come. And as you walk through this collection of epitaphs, you see one final one, far away from all these others. There's one person standing in it. There, this dark figure. They're looking down at it. It's a small epitaph, very small, only half the size. And as you get closer, you can't read the writing. It's hard to see. They kind of, their back is towards you, this figure, and they kind of turn their head, like they kind of hear you coming. They turn their ear to you. They turn a bit. You can see they're wearing kind of like a robe or a cloak, or not a cloak, but like this, like large, like thick robe, and they have some kind of leathery, floppy hat that's got like cuts and tears in it. And as they kind of turn to you, you can't make out their face. You only see the corner of a jawbone, and that's what it is, a jawbone. And it kind of like stretches upward, like there's not all the flesh attached to it or on it. Like it kind of grins, exposing kind of some teeth where a cheek would be. And they gesture an arm outwards towards you. What do you wish to do?
Don't grab their hand when you step close.
Okay, they're still a bit ways away, but as you step closer, they kind of like basically give you a motion gesture to kind of like come to here. And they kind of turn their back more to you, and their silhouette kind of gets lost in the darkness that is all around you. Before they kind of like light, like metal catching light at the right angle, like when a car drives by late at night and something is revealed to you. You see a long wooden staff with a massive blade sticking out like a scythe. And over the other shoulder, this fleshy, toothy grin kind of smiles at you before it just takes a step and disappears into the darkness. And as you continue forward, you see this epitaph. And there it says your name. And as you read it, the sword in which you carry falls from the sky and lands behind it like a stick in the mud. And it begins to rain.
Is there a date on it?
It's like smudged and smeared and crumbled away. You can't make it out. You think you see a 1. You can't tell. Maybe you're just freaking out and want to know.
I reach out to grab the sword. You said it fell, right?
Yeah, it's basically kind of like sitting behind your gravestone. It kind of like, just kind of wiggles.
Yeah, I reach out to grab it.
As you go to reach it, it sinks itself further into the grass behind the stone. Like it's running away from you. Maybe like halfway buried into this little tuft of grass while it's like still like watery to top of a watery surface. Like you're in the middle of void space, darkness all around you, behind gravestones, in front of you, yours.
I reach for it again.
As you reach for it again, it goes right down to the hill, into the dirt. It kind of splashes up, and water kind of spits at your face. It leaves you yet again.
Am I aware that I'm like dreaming or something? Or is it just I'm just experiencing this?
You're just kind of experiencing this.
If I turn around, do I still see all the graves?
When you look at them all, they have all spun, and they are facing you now.
I had an impulsiveness on what would I do versus not what she would do. If I step around my gravestone, does it also follow me? And I'm going to leave my sword behind, and I'm just going to keep walking past it. Just keep walking straight into the void.
As you continue walking into the void, the sound of your footsteps get louder, clacking up your boots on a hard surface. It's mixed with little splashes of bubbles. And until you feel like a presence behind you, this looming like you've been watching, like something's following you. You feel this behind you.
Without looking back, I guess I just say to whatever presence I feel like is behind me, you know, it's a lot less lonely if you're walking next to somebody.
As you say this, it almost appears that you hear your voice out in front of you. Like yourself is in front of you saying this over their shoulder, back to you. I feel like as if you just said this to yourself. And then you hear a faint rushing of kind of like water and this accelerating behind you. You feel this urge to either turn around or to just continue moving forward.
I turn around.
As you turn around, your gravestone has grown to the size of a building and is flying at you. As your name printed on it just gets larger and larger and larger before it crashes, hits you, and everything goes black, and you wake up.
You okay? over
Special.
there?
Calvin,
It's just a reminder.
you don't
Can't
dream.
It's not that I don't dream. I can't dream.
He would if he could.
And what if I could? But I can't.
You feel scared. I'm afraid you don't know where you are. You know there's this person that you're connected to in some way, somehow. That they so I'm trying to open a file.
Is this a person that I'm very intimately familiar with? Not the first time that I've felt them, or is this something new?
Who you feeling there, buddy?
None yet.
Where was I here? Sorry. You feel scared. Like there's nothing you can do and there's hopelessness. There's some kind of entity next to you that is of great importance. So much important. The most important thing in your life. It's a person. It's another body. I don't want to say human because we don't know if it's human.
So I had asked earlier, is this like entity that I'm sensing something I'm familiar with, or
You're not Cal.
okay?
This isn't you. This is something adjacent to Calum. Very important. The reason he knows things. The reason why Calum knows what love is. The reason that Calum had learned things and knows what it is to be held and embraced and to the reason what showed Calum what fun is. But you were scared. You're terrified because you know that Callum's time for them to learn this and experience these things from you is ending. And same with the person next to you. This partner. You feel this partner, this person next to you, grasp your hand. It is the same rigid, tough grasp that you've always felt comfort in holding, despite it not being soft. The hands of someone who works with these. And as you sit here thinking about Callum, a cold, stinging rush runs across you. And it kind of puts you in shock. And then suddenly your neck and your torso feels hot. And you are held by these rough hands that have held you before. And you hear words whispered to you. It's okay. You're okay. I'll take care of him. And they try to utter out these words to you. cut short. They tried to tell you that they loved you. But the words do not finish, and the weight of their body lands on top of you. You feel yourself slowly go cold. And before you've lost all warmth in your body, the one that has fell atop you starts to go cold. Your last thoughts are of Cal. Talon, you don't know where you are right now. Everything's dark. You feel conscious. You feel rested. But you're weightless. And these whispers whisper in your ear. So close. So close to the dark. Follow us. Let your light shine in the
I'll look around to see if I can find any source of the noise.
As you kind of look around, it's kind of hard to orientate yourself. You almost kind of give yourself a bit of motion sickness until you kind of like look up. And when you kind of look up, you feel like you could like swim. But you're not like wet and underwater. You don't feel the gravity of water. You just feel like you could like whoosh and swim yourself upwards. You're kind of these whispers as you look up.
Well, I'll try to swim towards them.
You wish yourself. Every time you kind of swoosh, you feel like it's the air is kind of sandy as it runs through your fingers. You see a tiny little mote of light in front of you as you're heading up. And every time you kind of swim, this little light gets bigger and bigger and larger. Just ever so slightly. And the whispers get louder. Come to the dark. Come in here.
I immediately stop swimming and I'll like, instinctively reach for one of the swords I keep on my belt.
Cool. As you grab it, you feel it fold in your hand. Do you draw it? Or you just hold it?
Fully dry.
Cool. As you pull it out, you hear it, the metal pull out of your sheath, but you cannot see it. You can't see any of yourself. You know you're there. It's like you're in complete darkness. Floating. As you look up, the little mote of light has stopped because you've stopped. Come, bring your light. Bring your light to us.
Those whispers are coming from above me where the light is.
Yeah.
That's right.
Kind of where the light is, yeah.
I'll ask back. What are you?
I am the dark. You are the light.
I am no light.
Protect the innocent.
I seek vengeance.
Vengeance on the light.
Is that mode of light within my grasp, or is it like further away?
It kind of looks like it's like you're at the bottom of a tunnel or like a well, and it's like a little flickering kind of light at the end of a tunnel or a well, something like that. But as you kind of like swooshed yourself upwards, it got a little bigger. So it's not like a physical thing.
Oh, it's like I'm approaching the top of something, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the last question you asked me?
Are you innocent? No. You.
So just seek vengeance and then what to think or something like that.
Yeah, you seek
sword is still drawn up, I'll start moving back up towards that opening of light above me.
Cool. Eventually, kind of, you get in a bit of a flow. You can just kind of like paddle your feet. Your sword close to your arm. Your arm's tucked in. You kind of just look up. The light slowly gets larger and larger. Yes, we are here. We are here where your vengeance can find us. Closer. We've killed many. Artemis carries the axe. After merciless battle, we've poisoned the kings and slaughtered them. Bring them to justice.
My vengeance is my own. Do you stand in my path?
I will inevitably be in your path.
I'll swipe out. Just swipe above me.
You swing your sword out. And you feel it connect to this light. It's this illusion, kind of this like optical illusion of it being like a tunnel is actually an object right in front of you. And it kind of boom, flaps forward before it kind of whisks out like a candle under the wind. Your sword suddenly kind of gleams, like there's light coming from somewhere. As your sword, you can see like the faint silhouette of the reflections of your shiny blade in the dark, and the little bits of metal on your armor. And then you look up, and that mote of light is large. It's a ball. It kind of like comes close to your face, like as if it was like a large disco ball, right? Like that size. But as it comes closer to you, it eventually becomes the size of like a little apple. And then, reflecting like your sword, a row of teeth shines from behind it. Large. Teeth the size of you. Top and bottom, each tooth larger than you. And this grin kind of is some kind of matter exposes these. And you hear the sound of flesh kind of pulling apart as this grin stretches wider and wider and wider beyond your peripheral as you watch it. An entire wall of teeth stares in front of you. And then they begin to separate. As they part, this wispy smoke of shadow comes out, swirls in front of this mote of light as it kind of flickers out. You're left with just this massive gargantuan presence of something large and horrifying in front of you. As you feel the warmth of its breath just wash over you, it almost kind of pushes you back in your strange flow state. You feel it exhale, and then as it takes in a breath, you feel yourself pulled in.
I'll draw my other blade and just, I guess, shout into the darkness. Vengeance knows no fear, and just wait for it to swallow me.
Pulling out a sword. As you recite these lines, it closes shut. And you awaken. You're laying where you were sleeping.
I hate this fucking cove.
Say yeah. Pop off, queen.
Sorren.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Nuh-uh. I already have bad
Get
enough
it
dreams as it is. Leave me alone.
Isabel stole a line from another famous D&D podcast. I'm not going to do that. It's hot surrounding around you. You stand, blade dripping blood, screams in the background. The building you stand in is on fire.
Good.
You hear this door fall off. As you turn around, you step out of this burning building. You're in a village. The sailing blades are around, fighting deranged villagers and peasants and simple people, common folk, wielding anything they can find as a weapon. Just strange, horrific brutality of kin against kin killing each other with rocks as the sailing blades attempt to just stop the madness. And that's when you hear a laugh made of burning flame behind you. And as you turn around, the flaming shadow, as tall as a mountain, off in the distance. You're in like a little mountain village that kind of is, they got a shore and a port and stuff like that. It's small, maybe like 50, 100 people, and they live on a small little mountainous island. And up along the mountain, near the mountain, maybe a mile or two out, a massive being stands, casting a shadow, but also lighting up the place on this village. This is one of the horrific shadows that were free at the time during the eclipse.
I think it's like a go find Persephone and like let's get out of here, because I don't think we can. Something like that is not within our.
You know where she went last, so you run as fast as you can. You don't remember being this slow. As you run, you are running out of breath. You're remembering what it's like to be like this. You almost forgot what it's like to breathe for a moment. And what have I been doing? You come to a building where you see a young family kind of helped and rushed out as a deranged father with eyes, like with bags of shadows underneath his eyes, hurl a rock at his partner and careen them in the head as they fall into the dirt and start bleeding. Persephone stops them, grabs them, and plunges their blade into them, and basically whispers into their ear that they forgive them before they lay them down to die and gently pull out their blade. They look at you,
We need to go.
and then they look at they just turn and immediately start running with you. You feel this heat approach you on your back as it begins to gain on you. You can't escape this thing. The ground shakes as you turn around, and the foot is halfway towards you guys. As you see, watch it step. As it comes down to step, it shrinks in size before it's maybe half the size it was as it gets closer to you. Continuing to step quickly and gain on you. You are making fast for your boat. As you run up the plank and collect yourselves and get onto your ship as fast as possible. Before you know it, the place is lit up with flames. And a swish of fire and shadow flings across the top deck. And it's like a ring of destruction. Lights, barrels, and tapestries and all the cloth on fire. Part of the crew is sent aflame. A couple of them fall over the side into the water. You hear Persephone scream out in pain as she is hit and her back is burnt, leaving this horrible singe that almost wicks like the burn, and the burn kind of like lashes out like the shadows do as she falls to the ground. The ship immediately kind of like is detached and starts floating away. The sails are half dropped, they're kind of like partially catching. The other sails are dropping. You see that there's one rope. You just strike it with your sword as the main mast sail falls and the ship takes itself. You look out onto the shore and you see the shadow there. It is nothing but a flaming man, silhouette of a person with just a toothy grin. Nothing else as it smiles. Yet you get this feeling as it looks at you that it knows it's not worried about getting to you. What you worry for is Persephone.
Can I go over?
Yeah.
Turn.
She's burning up. She's sweating. It's like she has a fever. And she kind of like, as you like turn over, she's kind of weak of breath.
It'll be alright. We'll get you patched up. It'll be no worries. Right?
I'll still outlive you.
You wish.
She kind of like gives a half smile and then kind of like passes out.
Scoop her up and take her into like our little quarters or cabin or whatever. And do we still have like somebody on board, like a medic or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. And like, yeah, get them to come over as fast as possible.
They begin to tend the wounds. They turn her over and reveal the scar. It is not good. And you know what it means.
So just sit there, hold her hand.
How long does Sorren sit with her?
Until she wakes up. If she's going to wake up again.
She
Yeah,
wakes
right
up.
now. Yeah.
Eventually, maybe in an hour.
Yeah. I don't think they move until that point.
She wakes up. She's weak of breath. She sits up. She's stubborn. Says she's okay. How long? How many days does Sorren continue? Because she's stubborn, yet she knows. You see that she gets weaker every day.
Yeah.
There's times where she fumbles and kind of catches herself. There's times where she just drops her blade. She doesn't climb the ropes all the way to the top. How many days until someone thinks about what they do?
Maybe like 3 or 4 days, I think, until it's like, okay, we need to go
The night before.
find out.
The night before you truly make this decision. You awaken with your legs pinned down. One arm, both arms tied. And not in a situation in which you wish this had happened. There's a dagger held to your throat. Persephone staring at you as she rolls the blade. The madness in her eyes is not her. Or is her, but you can see it, she's lost. She's breathing heavy.
Come on, love, put it down. Please. This isn't you.
The smell of sulfur comes off her breath. The taste of rot
Please,
fills your mouth.
just put it down.
She presses in further and further. You feel a slight cut as your neck begins to get wet.
Come on, love, just put it down. It's alright. It's not you.
You begin to worry a little bit. She wields the dagger in which you gave her.
Come on, just put it down.
She holds it up.
It's safe.
And she eventually drops it and falls to the ground. Her eyes come back. She feels this herself. She coughs up blood. You sit up. Your shirt is wet. As you swallow, it hurts. It stings. You touch, and you can feel the blood. There's like a cut that's at least a good 3 inches. As you kind of like quickly like tie a scarf against your throat. It was just basically just cut flesh. You can almost feel your esophagus, but nothing horrific. You know it's going to scar. As you hold Persephone. The
Tomorrow.
next
Yeah.
day, where do you go?
I think it was it Luciana's, like the stronghold, right? So we were, yeah,
Where do you take her?
to whatever the Shigaleg's armies, the stronghold, wherever that was. I can't remember. Cassian can't remember where it is.
That's okay. You take her.
But
there.
wherever it was.
By now she's very weak. You're worried that she needed to have like an episode like she did, and it'll probably be the last one. She'll probably kill you, or whoever she's around. What is the last thing that Sorren says to her?
I'll get you fixed up. You have to outlive me after all.
She can barely give you even a response. She just kind of smirks. And just mumbles. "You got one." And you kill her. And that's why it wakes up.
I just like sit up in bed. And, like look at my missing arm. Like feel the heat kind of across my throat. Just
Part of the scar that your throat bears now is that it hides the one that she gave you. You're not sure if you even remember exact details. Was that even everything that was? It all felt real. Whatever you were reliving, the pain, the horror, the anguish, that was the same. You've dreamt this before. It's been a very, very long time. You're remembering why you stopped caring about things.
right.
Your mind
ponder my life up until this point. What the fuck am I doing again? I'm doing my worst.
Talon.
Hey, you wake up. We have a delightful conversation about feelings and emotions, and then we both go back to bed and everything's fine.
Talon, you stand atop a tower in the abyss. Horrors, disgusting, decrepit things surround you in the massive fields of the abyss down below. You're on the first layer from what you remember. It's been a long time. This tower you stand atop of is nothing really of significance. Maybe it's when you stood atop before. As you kind of look down, it's more of a kind of a ziggurat. It's just a strange pyramid of this just abyssal stone. You're not even really sure what this rock is, but you know it's native to the abyss. Is it part of the abyss? This whole place is just a living cesspool of demons and debauchery and destruction. Thunder cracks. You see off in the distance on the horizon a silhouette of a dragon light up as this cracks. Eventually, you kind of feel this pull as if you're moving really fast towards this. Eventually, the abyss down below kind of smears and pulls away like it's being, your field of view is just being warped and twisted as you stand atop this tower. Before you're surrounded by just storm and waves crashing down below. As you kind of lean forward against one of the stone parapets, you squint your eyes. And see what you can see. Every time you dream, you see as if you did before. Before your eyes were exchanged and used as a key to the release of this horrific curse that you carry. The silhouette of this dragon is illuminated again as thunder cracks. It is flying in the shape, in the symbol of infinity. Eventually, the wing silhouette and the shape of the head you recognize is your dragon.
Which one?
The Sun Eater. They break from this infinity formation, and you can see that they fly towards you. They eventually kind of dip down below the darkness where their silhouette is lost to the crackling of thunder and lightning behind it. When the next lightning strikes, in all of their glory and their magnificence, the lightning behind lights up their silhouette as they are but 20 feet in front of you. This is the first time you have felt this much of their presence. You've felt the strong presence of them before, them being close to you, but not as much as this. They kind of come down and their back legs kind of land on the stone parapet. You kind of step back before they perch. And then their long neck and head. They are nothing but black scales as they wreathe in fumes of smoke, as if they're about to ignite or they're slowly extinguishing. There is this terrifying presence of them, but there's this strange safety as you know who they are and they're your patron. They look down at you.
place to hide.
This ruler, plagued by darkness, not the shadow which plagues their feeble mind, is not within them, but cleverly hides itself within an object.
Interesting. And it connects to him that way.
It's as maybe your realm would call it cursed. It has found a way to leech on and excrete into your material realm, into the mind of the giant. Tread carefully. For you know the name of the shadow.
You know the shadow?
Very powerful. It may not be just the giant it has reached now. It'll be within the walls and whatever denizens. It likes power. It will find the strongest things, make them stronger.
So, then, what would your recommendation be? Once we have gone to the bottom of the ocean, you mean? Or within?
Shadows don't always need to manifest physically. How do you think I choose? As it kind of like leans back and steps off.
I mean,
It would be dangerous as he's basically flying around you.
are you talking of the artifact at the bottom of the ocean?
No,
Or is this
no,
something else?
This is different. It resides in the castle. If you can tame it and hold it close when you're most vulnerable, then I can reach you. With your powers of shadow, I can remove it from your world. And bring it to me.
I can simply call upon you then.
Yes, you can. If you bring me the cursed artifact in the castle, I can use it. I can turn it into something new. I can crush that shadow. I'm far greater than it.
Do you know what the object is?
I know it, but you will know when you find it. It will feel terrible. It will draw you. It will whisper to you. If I consume it, I can bestow you more,
Absolutely.
despite my presence.
I would very much like that, and hopefully we can change all of this
What did you say?
I would like to free
Glad I double checked. Is the light's making? But what is the color?
the potential of freeing all the other shadows, and in turn bringing a lot of pain to the one person that matters the most to me.
Perhaps use the machine to free only me.
Do you think that that is possible?
Perhaps. You know what the machine can do, and you not? Do you not?
I do. It's just
Or you need to know?
But is there not a possibility that the shadows that have been locked away would also have a moment, a chance to escape?
I do not know the exact details of the machine. If the use of it compromises its integrity, yeah, make a note of that.
Write it down.
In fact, why aren't you writing all of this down?
Why don't you have a tape recorder?
It's just, I thought you told me something different before. And I'm starting to feel a bit strange about this interaction.
What do you know, Paul? Van Byen and the machines.
What do I know
Yes, as of now,
of this machine?
and the others.
That they are all of some powerful school of magic, something that does something extraordinary.
They themselves each are, yes, extraordinary devices, but they are also keys that together create the prison.
They are all keys and create the prison?
In this sense, difficult to say. They are all used.
So, what happens if we use one of them for you?
But I do know, I can tell from where I am, and some have failed. I don't know all the legends on your land, but not all of them exist anymore. And be careful with that knowledge.
So the idea would be if we were to use, or even worse maybe, if someone were to break the artifact, then it could
Would be yet another
Oh.
weaker one.
open and release the
Imagine,
shadows.
Imagine a cage made of 8 bars. And some of them are rusted and broken. And the beast inside can fit a little arm out and twiddle with the world outside. How many of the bars must break until the beast can slip through the cracks?
Well, I would think certainly not all of them.
Sorry, twiddle was
There's
just
so
a
much
funny word.
twiddling happening.
Twiddle the world. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just
This and then- Yeah.
silly Zerot. I just needed to laugh once about that. Okay.
The total broke.
Have you not seen the shadows yet? I noticed some are gone. Smaller ones. The little ones.
Well,
They've slipped through some of the bars.
I suppose that makes sense with what we've been seeing and encountering.
Now, I'm quite a very big shadow. I could not have to break another bar. You could but use the power that one of them possesses to release me.
And then what do we do with the artifact?
Whatever you so wish.
I think we would have to protect it with our lives. Right?
Perhaps this is part of the burden of finding such power.
Yes.
Why do you think it's been hidden, or, as your world knows it, lost?
I think this actually might help some decisions to be made, hopefully.
I understand your word for releasing me, and what some of the consequences may be, but do understand this. He which has a hold on you is most feared if they are to get this machine.
I certainly know that. And that is the last thing that I would like to happen. But there was a deal that was made for exchange of my freedom and in part yours, that we would give him the artifact when we found it. But I think that was made in, when there's nothing else to do, or when nothing left you could do.
There is another option, born from shadow. What you all material creatures actually possess the ability to do. And that is a lie.
I think that is our full intention. I think that the plan is certainly not to be giving him the artifact, and I would not like to return to him, but that, I don't know how that would work when I'm in part still bound.
A particular next thing to do.
But perhaps if we move quick enough and we can release you, maybe you can help.
Oh my dark glory. Perhaps I'm born of a shadow eternal. But so is he. And if he do get his hands on my machine, I feel that his power will be mine.
Right.
Best act with haste. And don't start to think too much.
Okay.
I must leave you now, but I have but one more boon I can bestow upon you. With the rendered minds of that which you have slain with the powers I bestow upon you, I can gift you more. And he kind of, Greg leans back on his back legs and takes one of his long talons and plucks a scale from his chest, and immediately another one unleashes it, and shadows collect and form back away, and just pop. And watch as this, like a feather, this dragon scale shadow lands in your palm. As you stare at it, it kind of soaks into your palm. As you stand there, you begin to read a beautiful shadow. It kind of clicks and wraps itself around you. And seeps into your leathers and your cloaks and things before it kind of collects and wraps itself around your chest and locks. You feel it grasp a hold of you. Perhaps this will offer more protection. And it kind of just like swan, like diver, just kind of like leans off the tower, disappears into the darkness, and then flies up like a curtain being drawn. And when he passes, like a car speeding past you, like a bus flying past you on the road as you stand at the stop, you come to consciousness.
Bad dream. Sorren is like fully sitting up in bed, just like.
Yes. Well, odd dream. But the sun ain't right.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. He says there is a cursed object, some artifact that is connected to this king in this castle that we are headed towards, and that we should find that. That he could swallow it and do something with it.
To make himself stronger, or you? Or both?
Sounds like maybe both. He also explained a bit more about the artifact at the bottom of the ocean. He said that each one of these artifacts that are of each school of magic are like keys. They're like bars to a prison holding these shadows. And we can use it to free him, bring him to us. With, of course, I guess some uncertainty of how that would work, but with the idea also mentioned is, I guess, destroying it potentially could make the prison weaker.
Well, I mean, we can just break it and do the same things. Sounds like all of our problems are solved in one go.
Well, I think it's more like we could potentially not release all of the shadows. Or release all of them.
But if there's a chance that we get your dragon out, you'll be able to stop Lou.
I think there's possibility that he will be able to help with that. But he did say if Lou does get a hold of the artifact, he'll be far more powerful than what he can do where he's at, or in the place or situation he's in.
Okay. So here's the plan. Get the crystal. We get to the machine. We use it to free your dragon. You use it to free your dragon. The next second, I destroy it. Lou doesn't get it. Dragon's free. We're good to go.
If you are okay with that and the possible happenings of what comes from that, absolutely.
As long as it lose somebody again, Talon. I'm not letting anything happen to you. And at this point, I don't particularly care what it takes.
Well, we're in this together, right? As you have said, vigilance does not mean solitude. So, together we will get this done.
We'll do what we have to. I would obviously prefer the machine to be destroyed anyways at the end of the day. So, the only thing I'd be worried about freeing more shadows again is either of the dragons able to protect you from getting infected by whatever shadows. I don't think I can get again, because
So, that's a very good question. As they are... Perhaps.
maybe something to bring up.
I can certainly ask about that. The king in the castle with the whole cursed object thing, it's a shadow situation.
Same as T-Rex then. Right.
should watch
You
it.
did that on purpose.
Yeah, no, I did.
It's episode 1 of the Sea of Shadow.
Yeah. Same shadow being into whatever was there already. Kind of.
Yeah. Like, there's some king that is getting its power through this cursed object using shadows.
Seems to be a theme lately. Alright, so we find the object. Give it to the dragon. Alright, easy. Problem solved. Look at that, all of our problems are all coming together.
You guys up yet?
What time is
you guys
it?
Were up, it's like 6 p.m.
Oh, is it already like 6
Yeah, if you
p.m.?
want- well, whatever time you like to wake up. If you want to wake up at 5 or something like that.
I was like, if Sorren like woke up early because of this like fuck that dream memory thing.
You could if you wanted. You could have woken up at like 4:30 or something.
Yeah, I feel like Sorren normally wakes up at like 4:30.
Okay, if
Just
you're
'cause,
woken up
like-
at like 3.
Yeah.
But on that note, before even they wake up, you guys actually, by rights because of math, wake up. Your long rest ends before. You have like 3 or 4 hours before basically they would. What do you think? Is there anything you wish to do with your time?
I'm just sharpening my sword. Just sitting back to the wet snow.
Just thinking about vengeance.
Vengeance. More vengeance.
Vengeance.
One vengeance. Two vengeance.
Three
Three vengeance.
4.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going to go up to up top, and we're going to just enjoy the moment for evening. Yeah.
The moon's breaking out. It's kind of lighting up the waters as you watch it slowly come up more and more. And you just see on the horizon the July destination. At some point, when you're watching, this eternal storm lightning continues to crackle and light up that sky with this like greenish hue behind it all. You swear on one of the flashes, you see the silhouette of a massive dragon flap its wings over the walls as the silhouette of Castlevania Broken is lit up. And then they flicker down, and another lightning will strike, and there's nothing. Give me a history check.
So it doesn't matter what D&D character I'm playing. Oh, so it's 11.
11. You don't remember no dragon over top of that from the last time you were here, but it's not like you've spent a lot of time. You spent 10 years here, but it's not like you've spent a lot of time looking at Castle.
I'm gonna go down to speak to Talon.
13 vengeance, 14 vengeance.
375 inches.
Do you have much recollection of a dragon around the castle?
Not particularly.
Well, I think we may have a new problem to solve. Possibly.
Well, 400 vengeance. I know how to solve it. Pull the other one out.
One vengeance, two vengeance.
Yes, yes. Are you worried?
I do like living. Put a damper on the mood if I stopped.
Fair point. Still not too sure that if we died here we'd actually leave, but
Maybe that's why Dan's so happy to be here.
true. Not his first rodeo.
Oh, Dad's kind of like the only one.
I think between us and our two new interesting companions, I'm not too worried.
They do seem to have some skills about them, don't they?
Skills and baggage.
You're one to talk.
Fair point.
I'm not sure if what I saw was actually there, so I'm not sure if I should mention it to our companions or not.
Well, I think you should trust your instincts. And by this point, I trust yours.
Somehow I feel like not telling them will cause more problems than.
Honestly, it's a coin flip at this point.
I guess I'll go back to keeping lookout. I'll keep you updated on the dragon situation. I have backup.
Basically,
I am now
torn salad.
Plopped right at the front and just sitting there, and I'm just eyeballing where I saw like the lightning in the sky to see if I see
Cool.
any other.
As you're sitting there up at the front, eventually you feel something brush up against your side, like your arm. It's small, it's soft. And as you turn to look over, there's this cat. It kind of brushes up.
Well, hello there.
And it just kind of hops right on your lap without asking, like needs. Looks up at you.
I just like lightly with like the back of my fingers, just lightly caress.
When you first touch it, it's kind of like presses up against you. It seems to approve of you. It looks up. The face it's giving is like, this is happening. I'm sitting on you.
I'm okay with this. Do I see any kind of collar or anything like that?
There's no collar.
It's a free cat.
I forget their
May
name.
come with me. I'm not gonna lie.
Whiskers.
Yeah.
The real captain of the ship.
Yeah, obviously.
Can I keep petting the cat?
Yeah, you can chill there with the cat. The cat chills there with you.
Can I try and find Sorren?
Yes, you can. You don't find them on the places you're allowed to be. Do you dare to brave where you're not allowed to go?
I did let you go to other spots.
So I can't go in there. Nothing's stopping me.
There
from
is one more
knocking on-
floor down below. One
Yeah,
or two.
there's one more.
Yeah, there's another floor down below, which you're going to have to go with you. You have seen Sorrel go up and down there. He goes down there.
Yeah.
And then doesn't come up. That was the last you probably saw him go. So you know he's down. You just have to go where you're not allowed. He's down. But it's just downstairs, right? But you're not allowed.
No, I won't do it.
Okay,
I'm not
you
doing
stay
it.
there.
For a moment, just to
Yeah, if he's not, like, I'm not allowed to go in certain rooms, but there's nothing stopping me from knocking on doors to see if he's in any rooms. But if he's not here, then I'll.
Yeah, last you saw he went downstairs. Every now and then you hear the dwarf gunner just like, God damn you, Sorrel! And it's just like yelling at this goblin. Yeah, you'll hear that every now and then.
All right. I'll put the bowl back in my backpack.
Cool. Well, then with that, you all awaken and start your day and are ready to sail. Cool.
provided the cat lets me.
It's very
No, you're not allowed to get up. No. Not really into it. If you try and lift the cat up, they're kind of like. They look up at you. They stop purring as they look up at you.
We can continue when I get back.
The kneading is kind of tight. Like their claws kind of.
Whose cat is this? Out of curiosity.
A very. Oh, are you talking to them? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know if we're actually, like, if you actually
Yeah.
knock on our
No, if you
door
guys
to wake
wanna
us
roll
up.
play that, go ahead. Yeah.
I will at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I think enough time has passed.
Actually, is there anybody else up there with me?
There
or it
is.
just me.
There's this incredibly tall and rather beautiful werewolf lady. She's got like kind of ostentatious leather cowboy hat with like a leather jacket that kind of has tassels. And she just
Oh my god.
Cowboy hat.
it's like kind of like
Cowboy
a crop
hat
top.
werewolf lady.
Yeah,
Let me just,
and she
Keep
just
that in
kind of like
mind.
she kind of like leans
I made
down.
mine.
right?
And it's just like, oh, well, I don't know, darling, but it seems that you're kind of stuck there. My experience, I shouldn't quite fought with cats. She kind of just walks away.
Are you hurt, cat? Because like
The moment you ask that, the claws are just kind of deeper.
Yeah.
well, I guess it's just you and me until everybody else gets up here. 'Cause I can't go anywhere.
Cat is holding you hostage.
Truly. And I'm truly letting it hold me
Honestly,
hostage.
it's so valid. I would let the cat hold me hostage too.
So you all assemble to set sail, pull up anchor, and head for Castle Vader. Yes, 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 yes.
Does anybody remove the cat from me? I'm just genuinely curious.
Yeah, when I get up eventually. Then, yeah, I'll come over and just pick it up with a metal hand because I know.
They, yeah, as you pick them up, they're kind of like, you get them, yeah, and they kind of like watch as they kind of like slowly leave you, and then they like look at Sorren.
Yeah, no, like that's why I picked it up with my
They're
metal
like
hand.
freaking out, like let me go.
I'll like
Instinct
I'll
that they do.
drop them down like where they normally sleep, like on the wolf's
Cool. It
head.
appears that Sorren basically drops the cat off on the edge of the boat.
Bridget, horrified.
If you take a look, there's a little ledge rim of wood that kind of sticks out, and you see they're on there, and then they kind of like step and leap down onto the front. Whatever that's called, I forget.
Like
The banistered head.
the figurehead?
The
Yeah.
figurehead.
Before that happened, like before I look over there, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I like go running over to the edge, like here, I'm like,
I really think I'd pull a cat off the side of the ship.
I don't know where the cat came from. For all
Well,
I know, it just showed up. Who knows?
You know, I wish I knew where it came from. I tried getting it like 5-7 times. It just keeps showing back up. It's fine. I stopped trying to get rid of it like 20 years ago.
As the anchor gets pulled up, and gets clamped, locked into. I guess there's actually 2 anchors on it. Yeah, both of them. They get locked into place. The sails are dropped. And you begin to slowly, faster than in the mist, but slowly, sail towards Castle Valley. As you get closer and closer, the storm picks up, almost pulls your ship in more. Your speed. Actually, you're kind of creating a wake now. What is that called? I forget now. I forget all the fucking boat terms.
Not all the boat terms.
Isn't it just a wake?
Yeah.
It's a wake. I think I was right.
Your wake length begins to increase. You can see all the sails are kind of like a little flappy, but they're more filled out. The wind is actually kind of blowing your hair around and stuff like that. A little bit as the rain just gets a little heavier and heavier. Now it's kind of like pretty consistent. The deck of the boat begins to kind of, where it's not completely wet, but like 80% of it is just rain splotches now, as it's just kind of like heavy piddling.
Twiddle and piddle. Those are
Twiddle
the
and
words of the
piddle.
session. Twiddle and piddle. So you should call this episode.
Yeah, the rain begins to start. You get closer and closer, and the lightning lights up more and more. The sky becomes more and more green. You can almost see the rain going like almost sideways over Castle Valley. As there's just kind of this greenish glow emanating from it, and then this massive lightning bolt comes out sideways. Seems to like strike part of the wall, and it lights up. The rain gets a little heavier. The ship fills up a bit more, pulling. It's like the storm is pulling you in. You'll be there in like 7 minutes. The rain gets heavier and heavier, just kind of. You can like hear it hitting the boat now. You can see it piddling, spitting across all of the water, like it's creating ripples now. There's even kind of like there's waves, even just kind of. Every now and then, a little small wave crashes against the side of your boat. Your sails are not packed and being pulled crazy, but they're at least filled out now. There's another lightning bolt cracks. This time, the silhouette of this massive winged lizard that's kind of like in the midst of a turn. The lightning is like, and it flaps like 2 or 3 lightning bolts happen, where it kind of like lights up the sky for a second or two, and you can see this thing kind of turn, flap, and then go down behind the walls, and then it goes dark. You're not close enough that you can actually kind of see the colors of the walls. The silhouette of it is no longer just shadow and darkness. They're these massive dark gray that's just weathered from the rain and the water over all the years. There's this large kind of beachfront near, like straight ahead. If you were to just keep sailing straight towards Castle Valley, there'd be this like, it's almost kind of like this pearly sand beach with these like rubbled, crumbly rocks and debris and wood drift up on the beach. if you were kind of like drop anchor there, you wouldn't be able to like walk along the sides of the castle. It's just kind of eventually cliffs or rocks. But there's this massive gate with a portcullis. Appears to be closed there in front of it. Every now and then, lightning again lights up. And you just get to see more and more of Castle It appears there's kind of three things going on with this. If you look kind of port side, you see, or to the left, you see that the walls kind of open up and a bit of like wood sticks out. It looks like there's actually a dock entrance if you were to go left and sail away from the beach. Or you could go straight towards the beach and just kind of go knock on the front gate, go see what happens there. There's still walls and everything. So you can go to the beach. On the right, though, there's all of kind of like mountain stone, but brick. And it actually, from what you can kind of tell, looks like part of the wall is crumbled. You could maybe kind of access the castle more directly from the right. However, your ship would kind of just be dropping anchor and be more near the rocks. Probably be a bit of climbing and things like that, and maybe kind of sneaking in rather than taking the front door. So you have options. If you wish to head towards the docks, see what is around that corner for you, actually have a place where you can get on and off the boat easily, or go straight to the beach where you drop anchor a little bit out and take the boat. The green boat that you got from Cal and Bridget. Or do you go right and drop anchor near the rocks and try and climb your way in?
What do you think, Love?
I think we should not do the docks.
Are you up for a bit of a climb?
Of course.
And you too?
Why wouldn't I be?
You know, I've just never seen you do much climbing, so I'm just not sure if, like, listen, I don't think we've made it this far.
This is absolutely the closest you've ever been to Castle
Yeah, yeah.
So, like,
I can climb. I don't know where this concern is coming from. I'm fine for
I mean-
climbing. What?
I don't know.
listen, I just don't want us to have gotten this far and have you falling down a cliff. That's like
It's a
I
very
like
valid
fairness.
concern.
I'm fine.
It didn't sound so sure.
I can climb the wall just as well as any of you can.
Oh, I don't think just as well, but I'm sure you could climb it.
I probably won't be doing a lot of climbing. To be quite
Do
honest.
the usual.
What's the usual?
Would you like to know?
Yes, I would. That's why I'm asking.
I can't.
You'll find out in about
In about
well,
now?
10 minutes.
Mer kind of pipes up. Captain, we need to make a decision.
To the right. Starboard.
Starboard! And they all kind of like pull the sails. You see you feel the ship start to turn right. The crew looks uneasy, scared, concerned. Redna comes up and says, "How many of us are going with you?"
We're gonna try and sneak in also. The less the better. I think I'd like y'all to stay with the ship.
Keep it safe.
Right.
We can fend off anything that comes at us. We can fire a signal. Hopefully it'll go through the rain and the storm if things get real dicey. If we're not here because the waves are crashing us into the rocks.
I'll contact you.
Okay. I say we can sail out a bit more towards the beach. I don't know how you would get back.
I'm sure we can figure something out. Either way.
We can always signal us from there. Hopefully you're not running. And, well, the storm just stops and everything's fine.
Oh yeah.
Just how everything works for us all the time.
All the
doesn't it?
time. Every single time. No worries.
Have you seen the dragon?
I
Perhaps we'll find a place to hide the ship.
might be best.
Okay, we'll have new signals then. Best leave on the beach. If you're out on the docks, that's fine too. Just fire the signal from up high. We'll come.
We'll keep in touch.
We'll be there in minutes short.
Okay.
You get closer and closer. Now the wind's basically not completely sideways, but 45 degrees. You're basically damp and wet now. The ship's deck is all soaked and it's kind of slick. The crew is still braving it. Everybody's like braced and pulling the ropes and such. The ship's kind of, as it gets closer and closer to the rocks, everybody's kind of shouting, "Pull, pull!" as the ship gets closer and closer. Where's the anchor? It's like it kind of gets itself held. A bunch of the crew members just basically whip out their grappling hooks and catch whatever they can on the rocks, and they slowly pull the ship in close enough to this kind of flattened surface of stones where you're able to kind of jump across or drop a longish plank that's able to kind of be nailed down to the boat and just kind of skids around on the wet rock over the way. The four of you step across the plank and onto the stone on what is the north face of Castle Weatherbergen. Well, sorry, it's the west face of Castle Weatherbergen. You can see.
Sorry, before we
yes,
step off, I just really quickly want to address.
Peter.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay, what's up? He's sitting there on Nox,
Yes, I figured.
white knuckling his wings.
Peter, are you sure that you should be coming with us?
I don't think you should be.
I don't think you really should be either.
He does. What are you gonna do?
He pulls out a little toothpick he's filed down, and he's
Poke
kind
me
of
with
a
it.
very small string tied a little cross guard.
The toothpick.
I think that I would feel dreadful if you did not return with us and we found Crooked later. I'm sure she is waiting for you. I can bring you in spirit if you turn back. But I will, aside from that, I think you should stay on the ship. So unless you want to be a headband, we love you, Peter.
And tosses his little toothpick down on the ground.
I mean, you can keep the toothpick.
He tosses it down,
might-
and Nox kind of goes down low, and then Peter just kind of like a slides down his feathery wings, picks up his little toothpick. He carries it backward, holds it backwards like a pickaxe, and kind of slumps off. And he turns around.
Protect the ship. Bye, Peter.
Don't let a fish give Crouch too many onions.
He scampers off.
It's a brave mouse you have.
Yeah, he's not. He's kind of a mouse. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
I don't want to know.
Questions later?
He turns into headband. If that answers your questions.
Yeah, I have more questions later.
Questions now. How are you getting up this rock face? If not climbing.
You stand there on the wet rocks as you can stare up. You see that there is a portion of the wall that's just like crumbled and busted down. Bits of debris of it are down in the rocks. The rocks don't look too bad actually to climb. They're kind of big enough where you can kind of walk in between them and such things. There's a little bit of kind of a sketchy part that's a little wet and kind of maybe it's a little weird, but for the most part, you're able to kind of climb up, get past the sketchy part, and go over the rubble and see what's over the wall or in the wall. And with that, we're actually going to end our session.
Wouldn't you like to know, Wither Boy?
Yes, I would.
Thank you so much for watching and being part of this story with us.
Shout out to Midnight Syndicate for letting us use their music.
Thank you so much. I have created a new playlist for Castle Beacon.
The
that's
music
using
has
their
been
stuff.
so good this session.
Oh, yeah.
Like it always is,
Yeah.
but like it's just been magically hitting certain spots. This
Oh,
session
where it's just like
I've been
silent
watching.
or like, yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
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 Truly.
Probably the most important part.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Thank you very much. Give us a little like if you like this video. Leave us a comment what you think, or what your favorite stuff is, or who you think the #1 supporter in this room is on our Patreon.
Also, comment on who you think is going to die first.
Yeah, let us know that. Please give us a little subscription, ring that bell, do one or all of these things or a mix, however you like. It really would help us out. And if you are this first subscriber, and I know we have to check the data, but you'd be very special to us, and we will all send you a very cute message.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you give us your address, we'll send you a little like handwritten letter with like lipstick smooches from each of us.
Totally.
Yeah, all of us.
Not in the comments, though. Probably not a good idea.
No,
Yeah,
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
DM us that. Anyway, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Good evening.
And a good night.
Bye.
Distinguished.